Hi guys, welcome back to this week's video. Give this video a like, subscribe, turn on post notifications, comment down below what should I do next, and onto the video. Well guys, today I'm gonna tell a story that happened to me at work. So if you like to see more story times, give this video a like. But yeah guys, let's start with the story. Okay, so this happened a few weeks ago. So there was a customer that told me I charged everything. I charged everything for them and like everything, like the food, everything. And then they told me, oh, I need ice. But in Spanish, they're like, oh, cupo hielo and everything. And then I was just like, okay, whatever, like, So I charged them, and it's $1.09 for one bag of ice, and then they wanted two, so I was just like, okay, it's gonna be $2.19, and I now know that noise they did was a crying seizure, if I think that's called, and back then I did not know that they weren't like. They did something with their mouth. I don't even know. The definition is basically where they're having a seizure, your your whole body takes air from your lungs, so it makes you kind of like that little noise. So I didn't knew that, and they did that, and they went like that. So I was just like, "Are you okay?" I told them in Spanish, and when I tried to reach them, when I tried to reach for them, I couldn't I cut myself here in my hand, but not like, oh, I wasn't bleeding like crazy or anything, because I hit myself with the metal thing that we have for cards. Excuse me. So I ran towards them. My manager, my head cashier was like, what's wrong? And I was like, they're having a seizure. And one customer yelled, like she screamed and got panicking and everything. And then I put some plastic bags over their head so they wouldn't hit themselves or anything. And then I took off the mask because obviously they can't do nothing. Like, they don't need nothing in their face or anything. So I did that, and the customers were calling already 911. My head cashier was calling them, which is stupid because I was upset. At that moment, I wasn't like, oh, this. My head cashier had to call my manager to see if it would be, like the store manager, to see if it would be okay to call 911. But since the customers were doing it already, they were like, okay, just go for it. So my head cashier called 911, and they're asking, oh, how old is that person? Do you know if there was the first one, seizure, or anything like that? They're trying to get as much as details as possible, which I totally understand. But then, if we're telling you we're from a store, we don't live with them, so it's like we don't know anything about them. So at that point, the person was coming already unconscious. So they were like kind of wanted to stand up, and I was like, no, just stay there. So I took their pulse and everything, and then the paramedic got there. They took me to the side to tell me what's happened and everything. So I told them I was charging them, and then they were 1 minute okay, and then another minute was just chaos. And then they're like, that's okay. And then they took them to they put them in the stretcher, and then took them away. And last week I saw the person, and for all those people that are like, oh, I'm shy when I see people when that happened to me, to be that was there. because that person was really like awkward about it. Which, okay, I understand that it's like, oh, you may feel embarrassed, but then it was a medical emergency. I feel like if I ever had a medical emergency, I wouldn't have feel embarrassed. Why? Because you can't control that. So it's like I because the person didn't want to go to my lane, and I was just like, oh, I'm open, I could help you, and they're like, no, I'm okay. So it's like I feel like that's why he was they were like embarrassed. So it's just like I feel like if you're embarrassed, you shouldn't be embarrassed because it's a medical stuff, you know what I mean? So it's like you shouldn't be embarrassed. But anywho, if you like more story times, I got lots and lots and lots and lots of not medical but legal stories. So if you want more, comment down below. And yeah, guys, so see you. Bye.